banking fraternity for the Banking Chanakya 2023. This quiz event started in the year 2017 to commemorate its 90 years of service to the banking industry. The second edition of the quiz was held in 2022. With the intent to hold this interbank quiz concert every year going forward, we are happy to be back with the third edition of this quiz. This is the only quiz for the bankers, for the bankers, and by the bankers. We have received strong participation from the entire gamut of banking fraternity, which include RBI, public sector banks, private sector banks, rural banks, SFBs, cooperative banks, and payment banks. As you are all aware, today we have gathered here for the zonal semi-finals of the Western Zone, and on behalf of IIBF, I welcome all the top 5 teams from the Western Zone. One of the teams could not make it, unfortunately, because of official exigency, so we'll continue with 5 teams. I congratulate all the qualifying teams to have made to the West Zone semi-finals and wish them good luck. I also take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Shri Rishikesh Mishra, General Manager, Learning and Development, Union Bank of India. Very warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you very much for accepting my invitation and attending the event on a busy schedule. I'd like to request our respected CEO, Shri Vishwaketan Das, to present a bouquet to the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Rishikesh Mishra. Now I'd like our respected CEO IIBF, Shri Vishwaketan Das, to kindly make the welcome remarks.
Good evening to all the participants here, all the 5 participants, Mr. Mishra, the chief guest of the evening, Mr. Gautam, Grey Cells. I don't know how many of you know what Grey Cell means. Now you will use your Grey Cells here, all the 5 of you. Right, that is the hint I am giving you. Quiz, if you see, is a great sport in the sense that is a great mind game. Not only it encourages you to learn more, delve into different subjects little more, it also imbibes the team spirit, because as a team you will play, and how you are playing in a coordinated way, that is also of great importance. And I wish all the best to all of you. Let the best team win. And also to the audience here, the questions will also be passed on to the audience with some prizes, I hope. Right. So welcome to all of you here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I take the pleasure to welcome and introduce the quiz master of the day of Banking Chanakya 2023, Mr. Gautam Bose. Apart from being an international renowned quiz master, Mr. Gautam Bose is the founder of Grey Cells, an award-winning knowledge solutions and events company. Gautam is an occasional columnist, an internationally certified NLP expert, and a public speaker. He has conducted thousands of quiz events in the last 24 years in over 100 destinations of the world, and is arguably the only person in the field to have conducted sizable events across 4 continents, which includes the Middle East, SAARC region, East Asia, Australia, Europe, South Africa, and USA. Over the past 24 years of his quiz events has been broadcast on national television channels such as Doordarshan, CNBC, Zee TV Network, CNN IVM, All India Radio, and etc. Some of the eminent personalities who have praised and have been part of the events conducted by Mr. Gautam include late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, former President of India, Dr. Raghuram Rajan as Governor of RBI, Srimati Sheila Dikshit as Chief Minister of Delhi, Shri Mukesh Ambani, and many more. Gautam is known to be for his innovative content, his unique style of audience engagement, and his ready wit. Being a powerhouse of knowledge, I hope we'll all have an enriching and entertaining experience today. So let's welcome the quiz master with a round of applause. Now I request our Director Academics, Dr. S. Muralidharan, to kindly hand over a bouquet to our quiz master. So without wasting any time of yours, I now hand over the podium to Mr. Gautam to take the quiz forward.
All right, thank you, Rajiv sir, for that glowing introduction to all our dignitaries, CEO sir, our chief guest, Dr. Mulitharan, and of course, the audience who have thought it wise to be present at a quiz and enjoy the show. Thank you very much for coming. Rajiv sir has already told you about the brief and the background behind this quiz. We are back with the third edition of this marquee event, so to speak. When we thought of this event way back in 2017, we did not really know what would be our reach, etc. But with time, it has grown, and now it is the go-to quiz for the banking community. I've been fortunate enough to having held such quizzes for individual banks. We do it for various organizations like the State Bank of India. There are some other banks also, HDFC, ICICI, so on and so forth. But Banking Chanakya, as you would know, is the only truly interbank quiz competition. So ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that you need to do is clap loudly for IIBF for organizing this wonderful, wonderful quiz. Thank you, IIBF. Right then. So in a quiz, I keep saying this, only two things happen. Either you go back home richer with prize money, or you go back home richer with experience. Either ways, you are going to go back home richer, and I'm going to ensure that. In the meanwhile, though the majority of the quiz would be for the qualifying teams, however, I'm not going to forget the audience, so there's going to be lots and lots of audience interaction. And as Sir said, some audience prizes to go along with it. What I'll now tell you is what entails in the next part of the quiz. We are going to call upon the qualifying teams. To my far right would be team number 1, followed by 2 and 3. And to my left is 4 and team 5. So when I call upon your name, please make a quick sprint as we want to start right away. Ladies and gentlemen, qualifying as team number 1 from the Reserve Bank of India, let's welcome Ramesh Salim and Amit Vishwakarma. Give them a round of applause, please. Oh, looks familiar. I'll give and of course a warm welcome to all our audience watching us digitally through various mediums. So a quick piece of introduction about them, at least one of them I know. They are the defending national champions. So let's give them another round of applause. So you changed your team at the IPL auction, or? Yeah? Got transferred, okay. Okay, we believe you, we believe you. So welcome, Reserve Bank of India. Now let's welcome team number 2. Neighboring them is from the State Bank of India. It's time to welcome Vijayata and Neha Priya. Let's welcome them with a round of applause, please. It's an all-women's team, so they deserve another louder round of applause, maybe. Welcome, team SBI. Though I do a lot of events for SBI, but that is not going to help you in any ways in this particular quiz. Welcome. Another team from the Reserve Bank of India, ladies and gentlemen, as team number 3, let's welcome Abhinandan and Vimal Kishore. Welcome, team RBI 2. I'm going to call you team RBI 2. I hope that's okay with all of you. Fantastic. Now let's move across to the left of the stage. We have a team of Rishabh Chandra and Sumit Kumari from the State Bank of India. Let's welcome them with a round of applause, please. Welcome, SBI, and I like the fact that you are clapping for yourself, which is always good. As Rajiv was telling you that one team could not make it here due to some exigency, so we are going to continue this quiz with 5 qualifying teams. This is in no particular order of the score achieved in the earlier round, so we have shuffled the seating position, which means team number 5 is not necessarily the 5th place team. Hence, it is time to welcome the team from the Central Bank of India. Let's welcome Arun Kumar and Gaurav Deep Bharati. Welcome, gentlemen. So all of you have a microphone with you. Just toggle up the switch of your microphone. And quickly, though we have limited space here, but there's a large audience who are watching all of you digitally through various mediums. So I'm sure they would like to know a little bit about you. Don't give an elaborate introduction. Just tell us you are from which city and which department do you work in. Starting with team 1, RBI. All of you can just toggle up the switch of your microphone.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you are, very much. Loud and clear.
Yeah. So I am Amit, working in Financial Market Operation Department of RBI at Mumbai.
Okay,
I am from Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh.
fantastic. And your partner?
Hi, my name is Rami Salim, currently working in the Department of Supervision in Mumbai office.
Department of Supervision. And ladies and gentlemen, to all our digital audience, I introduce one of the members at least as the defending champions of Banking Chanakya 2022. So let's give them another round of applause. And let's hope they repeat the performance, though other teams, they need to stop Reserve Bank of India. Let's pass it across now to the State Bank of India. Please do introduce yourselves.
Good evening, everyone. I'm
Good evening.
Priya. I work in International Banking Division in State Bank of India, and I'm from Bihar.
All right. And your partner?
Good evening. My name is Vijayta Tolani. I work in State Bank of India in International Banking Division in Ahmedabad.
All right. Welcome, ladies. Let's give them another round of applause, please. You know, to all our audience, I keep referring to this. There's absolutely no GST for clapping. So might as well clap for all the qualifying teams. They have earned their place on the stage. Let's pass it across now to the second team from Reserve Bank of India.
Hi everyone, my name is Abhinandan and I work at Department of Economic and Policy Research at RBI Mumbai.
Very important department. Welcome. And your partner?
Yeah, I'm Vimal Kishore. I also work in Department of Economic and Policy Research at Mumbai.
Welcome. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for them once again. Let's now go to the left of the stage to the State Bank of India.
Hello everyone, this is Rishabh Chandra, working in Credit Department at SBI Commercial Branch, Ahmedabad.
Welcome.
Good evening everyone, myself Sumit Kumari. I'm working in Commercial Branch, Ahmedabad, and I am from Haryana.
You are from Haryana and now posted at Ahmedabad. Welcome and well done for having reached thus far. And to team number 5.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Arun. I'm from Central Bank of India, working IT department. I'm from Patna.
And your partner?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gaurav Bharti, currently working in Regional Computer Center, Rajkot.
Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause today to all the 5 teams. Welcome, sir. All right, then. So now all of us know who the 10 wonderful people on stage are. I'm going to quickly tell you about the various rules of the round. From here onwards, of course, you are a qualified team, hence you have reached thus far. However, that was in the online domain. Now we are here at a physical quiz, which means the entire stake is going to go up. I don't mean to scare any one of you. It's going to be a fun quiz, however, challenging quiz nevertheless, because at the end of the day, we are looking for the winning team who's going to qualify for the national finals, which is going to take place sometime later. All right, let's have a quick look at the various rounds that we have. We are going to start with a very innovative round that most of our dear guests wouldn't have seen before at Banking Chanakya. We thought of introducing a new round this year. We call it the Crossword. Let's give the paper to all the teams. So we are going to provide you with a crossword face down. Please do not turn it around till the time I tell you to do that. All right? The rules will follow. Face down. 10 minutes is what all of you will get to solve the crossword. I will start the timer in some time. Scoring pattern, there are 8 crosswords to be solved. 5 points for each correct answer. There are absolutely no negatives. So might as well try. And all the questions in the crossword round are from the BFSI sector. So things that you all deal with in probably in your professional life in a daily basis, right? So let's go to the round. Let's go to the crossword round, yes. So these are the, can you just bump up the volume a little? So these are the rules. 8 questions on the crossword, common to all the teams. Answers need to be written on the crossword provided. Now, since this is a crossword, spellings become important for your own sake, because if you get one of the spellings wrong, it will be difficult for you to solve the entire crossword. Answering time is 10 minutes, 5 points per correct answer. 8 questions. Logically, you should have gotten 5 into 8, 40. However, if any team solves the entire puzzle, we are going to give them a bonus of 5. So maximum 45 points at stake. Clear? Let's go to the Let's go to the crossword, and all of you can turn around your crossword now. I'm clocking you down. 10 minutes is what you will get. Let's see the crossword. And to our audience, we need pin drop silence at this point in time. All your mobile phones, any other electronic gadgets to be powered off and kept safely inside your pockets or purses. Let's go to the crossword. One down is SBI Life's French connection. Now, crossword, in a crossword, generally everything is not defined. So wordplay is very important. So try and think, what do we mean by SBI Life's French connection? Two down is Birla joint venture with Canadian financial company. Four down is India's first finance minister, R.K. Shanmugam dash. Next up, five down, Buttonwood Agreement is the founding document of dash. Let's go to a cross. Société Générale, colloquial name in English. Three across, first insurance company in India to be listed. Five across is the Citi Group, started as Citibank of which city? When it started, it was known as the Citibank of something. Which city is that? And six across is type of order which executes at the price placed for buy or sell. So we have spread it around across capital markets, banking, insurance. Pretty much all the bases have been covered in this BFSI sector crossword. I'm inclined to help you at least with one. So let me give you the first alphabet of one down. SBI's French connection is the name of a bank. SBI's French connection is the name of a banking conglomerate which starts with the alphabet. Well, I'm helping you out really on this one. Starts with B. B for Bihar. So now you don't have to play on a blind. One down starts with B. Audience, there are audience prizes as well. So just in case you want to take part in this crossword, you need to quickly fetch out a paper and write down. There are audience prizes, I'm told. So after 10 minutes, we are going to come back to you. I can already see some correct answers, which is good. Try to solve one down first. So the trick with solving crossword is to first solve the bigger words, which opens up a lot of other clues. One down should be the first that you should hope to answer. Birla joint venture with a Canadian financial company. Very well advertised, heavily advertised over TVCs, newspapers, hoardings. I'm sure you would know the name of the company. In India's first finance minister, we are looking for his surname. R.K. Shanmugam what? Acha, audience, don't give me the answer, but how many of you think there are 8 crosswords to be solved here? How many of you think you have got 5 or above? Just raise your hand. 5 or above. You can lie to me as well, doesn't matter. 4 and above, anybody 4 and above? Come on, this is easy. 3 and above, I'm not going to go any down than that. So 3 and above is where I'm going to stay. At least 2 teams have already got 3 that I could see. RBI 1, just to throw a spanner in the works, RBI 2 is doing really well. So are you. Well done. 5 minutes up, 5 more minutes to go. And I'm given to understand there are lots and lots of audience prizes. So beyond the crossword also, we'll ask you questions from all walks of life. You know, from Bollywood to Tollywood to cricket to all other things in between. Team SBI might as well try with 1 down first. I've given a direct clue by saying that it is a banking conglomerate, one of the biggest banking organization. The answer starts with the alphabet B. So should not be, and in B there is, yeah, no, I won't say further. We need some more juice on the volume at least. Pump up the volume a little. 3 more minutes to go. 3 more minutes. Murli sir, would you like to solve? Do you need a piece of paper? No? Okay. No, it's okay. Central Bank of India, you need to start at some point in time. We are already down by 6.5 minutes. 7 minutes, actually. You know, the thing about quizzing is, questions generally seem tough, but when we reveal the answers, they feel like, that was so simple. At least 3 of the crosswords are really, really simple. India's first finance minister. That is a very basic question in any banking quiz. About 3 across, the first insurance company in India to be listed. The name is a compound word between the name of a bank and a company which is not from India. So it's a compound word. The first part of the name is the name of a bank from India, and the second part of the name is a financial giant which is not from India. Last 2 minutes. Fantastic quizzing from RBI as expected. The difference between an online quiz and a physical quiz will evidently now show. But let's see how this pans out. Last minute to go. Gotta be ready to collect the answer sheets. And all the teams, do not forget to write your name on top of the answer sheet. RBI, you need to write RBI 1. You need to write RBI 2, SBI, SBI 1, and SBI 2. On top of the paper, just write the team name. That should suffice. I hope you have written your team name. Just write your team name first. Okay. 30 seconds. And we are going to close this. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 1, 0. I was always poor in mathematics. Please do collect the answer sheets. Yeah, time's up. Time's up. Please submit all your answer sheets. 5 points per correct answer. I did have a quick peek at all the answer sheets. I don't think any team has got the entire crossword correct. So I don't think the bonus will matter that much. But now is when the real fun starts, because we open it up to all of you. Whoever wants to answer can answer, but please keep it a little polite. Don't exercise your vocal cords. Just exercise your muscles to raise your hand. So the first one was one down. SBI Life's French connection. Who wants to take this? Yes, sir. Has to be. All of you, please give a round of applause to CEO, sir. And of course, we have to give a prize as customary. Where are the audience prizes? Audience prizes to CEO, sir, first. How many of you got this right? Raise your hands. BNP Paribas. RBI got it. 2 RBIs got it. No, as it seems, only the RBI people have got it. This was really simple. A banking conglomerate name begins with B, had to be BNP Paribas. Let's go to the next one. Société Générale, colloquial name in English. Let's go to the next one. Let's click, yeah, Gaurav is doing multiple things. Let's click the crossword. That's called SOC-Gen. Société Générale is otherwise known as SOCGE, and that's the short form, SOC-Gen. Did anybody get this one? You got it? Let's give a round of applause to RBI. Audience, beyond clapping, might as well try some, because there are lots of exciting audience prizes. Let's go to the next one. What is 2 down? Yeah, you have already shown the answer. So that was Sun Life, Birla joint venture. 3, well done. Let's next go to, don't show the answer now. This is for the audience. First insurance company in India to be listed. This is 3 across. Look at the crossword carefully. Who wants to take this? I'm not going to penalize you if you're wrong, so try. Those who have mobile phones in their hand, Rajdeep, I'm not going to come to you. Yes. ICICI Pru. What's your name, ma'am? Ravita ji says ICICI Pru. Let's go to the answer. Let's go to the answer. Well done. Let's give a round of applause. Well done. And a prize to go along with it. Don't wait for my instruction. Just continue giving prizes. We have lots of them. As long as you don't give the winner's trophy, it's okay with me. All right. Next one is what? Next is, this is such an easy one. India's first finance minister. R.K. Shanmugam, what? If you answer out of 10, nobody gets any prize. How about you? The lady in black jacket. And what's your name? You are from IIBF? Shrija from IIBF says Chetty. Well done. Let's clap for her. Well done. And a prize, of course. Let's go to the answer. This is R.K. Shanmugam Chetty. All right. Next up is 5. Let's speed up the process because it's a long quiz. I don't think I'll go to the audience for each question. Let's go to the next one. Let's see the answer. 5. Gaurav, let's go to the next answer, please. You have done? Okay. 5 is New York. Citigroup started as Citibank of New York. So it should have been New York. Next up is 5 down. Buttonwood Agreement is the founding document of RBI. What have you written? Buttonwood Agreement? You have left it blank or written something?
Because I could not.
Okay. How about you guys? Written something? Blank. Audience, what do you think? Buttonwood Agreement is one of the founding documents in the financial sector. Yes. That's a long one. See the number of letters. It would NYSE is what you mean. All right, let's click the next one. Well done, well done. Let's clap for her. And what's your name? Rai? How are things with Mr. Abhishek Bachchan these days? But all of you, let's give a round of applause to Aishwarya Rai. This is the first time. Okay. Aishwarya Rai. Not bad. Next one is 6 across. Type of order which executes at a price placed for buy or sell. This is 6 across. There is a I, there is a R, there is a E. So, yes, sir. Strike price, says Murli, sir. Let's click. Let's click. Limit order it is. Limit order. Next one is 6. 6 across is done. So the crossword is complete. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll reveal the scores in a while. But by the looks of it, at least 2 RBI teams have done really well. We'll find out the scores of all the teams. As of now, what we can do is clap for all the teams. Do clap. And let's have a look at the scores. Will it take some time? So in the meanwhile, why not do some audience questions? Yeah, you can keep this. Let's do some audience questions. Easy one, huh? Because part of the quiz is about the BFSI sector and the banking fraternity. So we thought of asking some, light questions for the audience. Let's start with, might as well think of something. Bollywood, why not Bollywood? Or maybe cricket. Okay, cricket. Let's start with cricket. Give me the name of the bowler, first Indian bowler to have taken 4 wickets in 1 over. 4 wickets in an ODI in 1 over. Which Indian bowler? To the audience, please. He is very much part of the current team in the current scheme of things. Yes, I see a hand. What's your name? Take a guess. Doesn't matter. Take a guess. Ashish Nehra. No. I remember his 6 wickets in the World Cup, but no. And that's your name or the answer? And what's your name? Nayandeep Chatterjee says, this is Mohammad Siraj. And RBI nods in appreciation. Well done. Let's clap for him. Well done. And what happened to our good friend who was giving the prizes? We need someone. We need someone to give the prizes, please. Okay. So let's continue with the same thought. If Mohammad Siraj was the first Indian to achieve this feat, who was the first bowler internationally to achieve this feat? Sorry? Magra. No, it's not Magra. No, it's not Malinga. He was not the first. You are right about the country. Not to you now. Not to you now. Not to you now. You are right about the country, but not the name. Anybody from this side? Sri Lankan. Come on. Sri Lankan. Wonderful bowler. Murli. No. I was looking at him. No. Go for another name. Not a spin bowler. Not a spin bowler. Chaminda Vas. What's your name? What's your name? Sagar from IIBF. Let's clap for Sagar. Well done, Sagar. Chaminda Vas. All right. Do let me know when we are ready with the scores. Seems like we are ready. Here comes the scores at the end of the opening round. Let's see how the teams stack up. Pump up the volume, please. 30 points to both the RBIs. Let's give them a round of applause. And both the SBIs and CBI, I'm sure they'll do well in the remaining part of the quiz. However, at this point in time, it's my duty to tell all the teams what they are playing for. Winning is a good habit, so try and win, because only the winning team will proceed to the next round. As it seems, there's going to be some close competition on the right side of the stage. So the left side of the stage, now is your time for redemption. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to round number 2. Let's see what we have in store for you. So this year, what we have done is, we have named all the rounds on concepts of or taking analogy from the stock market. So all the terms you would see is associated with the stock market. Let's go with opening bell. Opening bell, the stock market is doing pretty well. This is the opening bell. Rules of this round are the following. You don't have to read through that. I'll make it simple RBI, so don't worry. 10 questions, since there are 5 teams. We'll ask 10 questions in this round. We'll start with Team RBI, Team 1, and proceed in a clockwise direction. From 1, we'll go to 2, then to 3, 4, and complete with Team 5. For first-time quizzers, if the question is a direct for Team 1, and let's say Team 4 and 5, they also think they know the answer to any particular question, what they need to do is, they need to attract my attention by either raising their hand, throwing a buzzer at me or your chair, whatever, to attract my attention primarily. So we call this, technically this is called pouncing. On a pounce, what you need to do is you need to write the answer, right? If you are raising your hand and pouncing, you have to write the answer. Any communication with me in the pounce should be only in the verbal medium. I mean, not in the verbal medium, only in the written medium, right? And on the pounce, it's a +10 or a -5. So let's suppose Team 4 and 5. Audience, you might also want to listen to this. So 4 and 5, let's say you, both the teams pounced. I won't reveal to anyone what you would have written. I'll just tell my scorer and award you points accordingly. If you're right, you get a +10. If you're wrong, you get a -5. After that, I'll return to Team 1, for whom it was a direct question. And then they will speak out the answer in the normal sequence on the microphone. So in the normal sequence, there's absolutely no negative. +10 and no negative. Any queries? All of you have understood the round? It's pretty simple. Basically, you answer the questions and you get lots of points.
If we don't answer, then it goes to the same sequence?
Yeah, in the normal sequence, it goes to all the teams, right? So Team RBI, first up is your question, but please don't be in a hurry to answer because it is open to the other teams on a pounce. You don't have to pounce on your direct. The pounce is open to the rest of the teams, right? So RBI, here comes your question. The word derives from the 19th century practice of New York firefighters. Because of the color of their coats, these people were given a name. Which term is this, which also refers to an enthusiastic person, which is commonly related to their enthusiasm for movies? So this is a very simple English word. If you were to decipher the word, it essentially means an enthusiastic person. And more so, an enthusiastic person about movies. The word, one word, comes from the color of these coats that the firefighters used to wear. And they were very, very enthusiastic, actually. They went very fast to douse the fires. Hence, enthusiasm means this. What is a good word? It is open on the pounce. It is such a simple question. Think about various synonyms of enthusiasm, enthusiasm for movies, and you should get this answer. Pouncing is going to close in 3, 2, 1. Closed. No more pouncing allowed. So now the question will go sequentially, starting with Team 1 for 10 points or no negatives. Yes, Team 1, can we have your answer, please? One word.
Buff.
Buff. So you think that somebody appreciates your answer, but yeah. So you think the color is a buff, a movie buff. Say no further, ladies and gentlemen, 10 points. What an easy question. Come on, teams. You should have gone for it. This is buff. So buff means that color, and the word buff comes from the color of the coat of the firefighters. Well done, Team RBI 1, 10 points to you. They are surprised that they got this right, but well done. Next up is a direct question for Team SBI 1, but please do not answer in a hurry. It is open to the other teams also, right? So here comes your question. I love this question. This is the Longwa village, which is in Nagaland, is in the Mon district of the state. It has a total population of only 6,703 families who have extremely strong customary, traditional, and cultural way of life. Pictured here is the actual house of the chief of the village. In what way do the 6,703 residents of this village unique? Nowhere else in India do such a large number of people have this. Actually, should I give this clue? Yeah. Constitutionally, it is barred for any other state, any other place. But these 6,700 odd people enjoy this. What do they enjoy? Hence, making them unique. For anywhere else in India, it is barred. However, These people enjoy it. It is open on the pounds. Let me remind the teams. It is a direct though for SBI. Pouncing will close in 3. The answer is in the question, let me tell you that. Think about the location of the village, where it is located. The answer is, you have to read between the lines, teams. 3, 2, 1, pouncing closed. Yes, team 2. We need an answer now. No more negatives.
Is it the Whistling Names village?
Is it? You need to tell me. I don't know.
It's the Whistling Name.
The Whistling Tribe. That's actually from Meghalaya. No, it's not the Whistling Tribe. Team 3.
I'm not very sure, but is it intermarriages?
Intermarriages. Like juicy answer. Yeah, explain. I'm interested. What do you mean by intermarriages?
I've heard that there's one village somewhere that has like one family head and everybody is related to that.
Oh, so the head of the village marries of everybody.
No, it's his family sort of.
Okay, so the entire village is his family.
Yeah, I've heard about such place, but I'm not sure if that is.
I wish I was a resident there. No. Team 4, SBI. What do you think? There are no negatives, so might as well try. No negatives at all. Don't worry, you have heard the question, so might as well try for the answer. Quickly, quickly. You have finite time to take a guess. 3, 2, 1, passing. Pass it across to Central Bank of India. To all the teams who might have been participating in a quiz for the first time, let me tell you, do not be afraid of anything. There are no negatives, doesn't matter, whatever, based on the clues thrown in, might as well come up with some innovative guesswork.
Rings around the neck?
They wear rings around their neck. So that wouldn't have been unique, right? So that if I want to, I can go to the market, buy and wear rings. Does not make me unique. Pass across to RBI.
They generally don't wear clothes.
Would have been very unique. Not that unique though. All right. Pass it back to the audience. Anybody? I did say that the answer is somewhere. Where is your mobile phone? In the pocket? Okay. Go for it. Go for it.
They are residents of both India and Myanmar.
So basically, they hold dual citizenship. They don't need any visas. And what about the house? Why did I show the picture of the house?
Half of the house is in India, half of the house is in Myanmar.
Fantastic. Say no further. Well done. I did tell you the answer is in the question. Try and figure out where this is located. So Nagaland is at the border of Myanmar. So all the 6,000 or 6,700 odd residents, they actually, they can wake up technically in India and for breakfast can go to Myanmar, again come back for lunch to our own country. So all of them hold a dual citizenship. And the bedroom, this is very interesting. Bedroom of the person of the chief is in one part of the country and the other part is in Myanmar. So fantastic. Can we have another round of applause for Rajiv sir though? Well done. Where are the prizes? You need to get yourself a prize. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Don't worry. All right. Next up is a direct question for RBI Team 2. This is your question. Talking about a particular fort which is located in Kurukshetra, not too far away from Delhi. This is located in Thanesar in Kurukshetra, belongs to the Sufi saint Abdul Karim Abd Razak, who was known for his wisdom and generosity and was the Sufi master of the Mughal prince Dara Shikoh. I have given you his birth name. It's obvious that he's known to us with a different name. That is my question. How is he known to us better? How is he known to us better? The Sufi saint who was the master of the Mughal prince Dara Shikoh. I'll give you a clue. There is a phrase in Hindi, because he was very wise. So a phrase in Hindi actually celebrates his wisdom. His name actually means wisdom, the phrase. We use this phrase pretty often to mean someone is wise. So what is the gentleman's name? Pouncing closes in 3, 2, 1. To all our audience, I can assure you, if all these questions were put up online, answers would have come in lesser than 1 second. Yes. RBI. What do you think? Think about the phrase. Think about the Hindi phrase, which somehow symbolizes wisdom. Or someone who is very quick to retort. Yes, team 3, quickly. Closing in 3, 2. No? Passing? Okay. Pass it across to State Bank of India. Hindi mein sochiye. Sufi saint. Can you think of any Sufi saint? I'm sure you travel. So think of places where you might have visited, has anything to do with Sufi saints. SBI, if you don't have an answer, you need to pass so that we can move to the other teams. Have to pass you. Team Central Bank of India. On the rebound, see, there is no additional time given, so please be ready with your answers. RBI.
Moinuddin Chishti.
Moinuddin Chishti. Chishti's Dargah. No. Not generally known for wisdom. Team 2. On the microphone, please.
Kabir.
Kabir. No. Kabir is not a phraseology as such. Anybody in the audience? See, when somebody wise comes to us, don't we say Sheikh Chilli? This is Sheikh Chilli. Let's go to the answer. This is Sheikh Chilli. His actual dargah or mausoleum is located in Thanesar, right? All right, let's go to the next question, which is going to be a direct for State Bank of India. State Bank of India, please get this. We are talking about, this is again, I mean, a fantastic piece of information. We are talking about a thing called peruke. What is a peruke? It is a fashion accessory which was used by the English high society to hide a body part damage. So to hide that body part damage, they used something. And the body part damage is generally believed to have been caused by syphilis. Later, one European king revolutionized this accessory as a fashion trend in 1655. From there onwards, this caught on and it continued for a long, long time as a fashion trend. So what fashion trend are we talking about? What is peruke? Try and think syphilis damaged a certain body part and to hide this, but do not think the obvious. This is a family quiz. Do not think the obvious. To hide that body part, they accessorized themselves with something which caught on as a fashion trend. So what fashion? Think of fashion trends, and we are talking about 1655. The English high society used this. Team SBI, if you read the question 10 times, it's not going to help you. You need to answer. Any guesses? Have to pass you. Pass it across to Central Bank of India. Fashion accessory.
So it could be a neck, turtleneck.
The neck itself? Oh, you mean the turtleneck sweaters or the turtleneck? Yes, please do say that. I was thinking, how can a neck be itself a fashion accessory? Team RBI.
The eye patch.
Eye patch. So according to you, syphilis damaged eyes. At least you are thinking north. Well done. Team 2, how about you? What fashion accessory? Try and think from the fact that it damaged a certain feature of the body. Hence, to cover it, they use the peruke.
The hat?
You are on the right track. It's not the hat. Get your 10 points. It's not the hat. What is it? They are on the right track.
Gloves.
How will they then be on the right track? You don't wear gloves on your head, right? Audience, yes. This is the wig from the hat. So syphilis, what it did was, It caused baldness for many people. So the English high society, to hide their baldness, the men started wearing wigs, and then it caught on as a fashion trend. Well, let's give a round of applause to the lady there. What's your name, ma'am? Can't hear you. Kalpana. All right. Let's give another round of applause. Team RBI, you should have picked up from there. I did say they are on the right track. So head, say you went to gloves. This is hair loss caused due to syphilis, and that's why peruke. All right, so we are done with 4 questions. Not too many teams answering, but that is out of choice. The questions will be challenging because we are looking to get one top team for the national finals. Next question in the sequence is for the Central Bank of India. I hope you get your points. Let's go to the question, please. Easy one. Forget reading it. I'll make it very simple. So what happened was, at certain point in time, Reebok, the company Reebok, they came up with a campaign and gave a nickname to a famous sports person. They in fact gave 3 nicknames to 3 different people for the same campaign. The other 2 names were the Viper and the Assassin, which did not catch up at all. So people don't remember the Viper and the Assassin. However, the name of the third person, the nickname that they used for the Reebok campaign, became almost his identity. We are talking about India, so the question suggests India. So Leo Burnett ad agency, they created the nickname of this famous sports person. So 2-part question, who's the sports person? What is the nickname? Don't think out of the box, it's very, very simple. Reebok brand ambassador for a long time. Now it's he is a retired sports person. Though connected to sports, but he does not himself play the sport. Still though is connected to the sport in some form. So who is the person and what is the nickname? It is open on the pounce. As I said, so you're pouncing, you need to write the answer. On the part point, what happens on the pounce is you don't lose any points. So if you got half part right, you got a +5. No negatives. You have to write the answer. No, I'm afraid. As I said, this is a very, very famous person. You don't have to think about some unknown player. That's a -5 for team 4. -5 for team 4. All right, pouncing is now closed. So this is a direct question for team 5. They'll try and answer. Reebok campaign, it became the identity of the sports person. Who's the sports person? Indian sports person. And what is the nickname? And for the audience, I'll come to you in a while. I'll ask about the other 2 names, the Viper and the Assassin. They were the nicknames given to which 2 other players, which did not stick. Can you think of any sports person who's in India? Might as like Sachin Tendulkar is a sports. So please say something.
Saurav Ganguly.
And the nickname being?
Dada.
Dada. And so see, that's an answer. So please don't pass. It's not Saurav Ganguly and Dada. Dada actually cannot be a nickname because any Bengalis know. I call Rajdeep Da as Dada, so we are all Dadas. Team 1.
Take a guess. Anil Kumble and Jumbo.
You will know what you missed. No. It's not Anil Kumble and Jumbo. Team 2. Okay, I'll use my discretion. Since this is, I mean, most of them are first-time quizzers. I wouldn't have done this in a usual quiz, which is very high-fidelity quiz, so to speak. So I'll use my discretion. What they said was one of them. So Anil Kumble's name is one of them, which did not actually stick. However, that's not the answer. Tell me, team 2. Think of a very famous Indian sports person. Very, very famous. On the microphone, please.
Mohammad Azhar.
That is the name of the other person. It's not Mohammad Azharuddin. Then?
Rahul Dravid.
That's the answer. Well done. Rahul Dravid it is. And what is the nickname, by the way? 5 points. Wall and Rahul Dravid. All of you clap. Please do clap. This is Rahul Dravid and the wall, which became his identity. Come on, people. Let's go to the next one. Rahul Dravid and the wall. Let's go to the next question, please. By the way, that's 10 points to Team RBI 2. Teams, this was the easiest one. You should have got your points. All right, next up, it's a direct question for Reserve Bank of India. Pictured here is somebody called Faruddin Ganj Shankar, commonly known as Baba Farid. That is how we know him. So Baba Farid was a 13th century Punjabi Muslim preacher, poet and mystic, who is often one of the most revered Muslim mystics of the Middle Ages and the Islamic Golden Age. My question is, Baba Farid is credited to have started a particular tradition which started with the Muslims and then became very popular and famous for the Sikhs. The Sikh community, they are known for this. The Sikh community today is known for this concept, which is, I'll also use my discretion on this question. So the concept that we are talking about is all welcoming. People who do not have something, they are welcome. So think about Sikh traditions. It is open on the pounce, by the way, teams. Direct for team 1, it is open to the other teams. It's a one-word answer. One keyword is what I'm looking for. I'm going to close the pounce in 3, 2, 1, and close. Team 1, RBI. What Sikh tradition? All welcoming is what I said as a clue.
Langar.
Well done, say no further. 10 points. Langar, yes. Baba Farid is said to have started the Langar. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't clap for that answer, it'll be unfair to the teams. Well done. Other teams welcoming Langar. All right. I'm trying my best to cheer up the remaining teams. Next up is a direct question for the State Bank of India. All the best for your direct question. However, the question is open to the rest of you as well. Let's go to the question. Something very, very easy. Lucknow has primarily two, so this is, I made this question today in the morning due to Gaurav actually. So he's from my back-end team, he is from the city. So Lucknow has two major railway stations. One is the Charbagh railway station, the other one is Lucknow Junction. The question is about the Charbagh railway station. And this, not too many of us actually knew about this, but the Ministry of Railways tweeted this some time back, saying the aerial view of the Charbagh railway station symbolizes or looks like what object? What common object? The aerial view of the station looks like what? Is the question. I've given the picture so you can figure it out from there, how it looks. Probably it would give you some idea. Looks like what object? Or pieces of object. That's a direct clue. Object or pieces of object. Pouncing is still open. The top part looks like white. Try and figure out the picture. Pouncing is still open. Closing in 3, 2, 1. Closed. SBI, what's your answer? Very simple object, all of us know about it.
It's the maze.
The maze. Any maze or any particular maze?
Right, like
Any maze.
Yeah, maze.
Any maze. No. It's a very specific object. It's not a maze. RBI?
Table.
As in any table like this one? No. Pieces of object is what I said. Pieces of object. SBI?
Sir, Lego.
Lego. That's a decent guess, but not the right answer. Decent guess, very decent guess. Central Bank of India. It's not Lego. Very common object. Common as in we know about it. In some form or the other we use it. Last 3 seconds, Central Bank of India. Answering? 3, 2, 1, passing. RBI.
Maybe chessboard.
This team, they are the champions for a reason. Well done. Say no further. 10 points. 10 points once again. Pieces of objects. So chess pieces. This is how it looks. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to clap once again for Team RBI 1. Gaurav, be truthful. Did you know about this? It looks like, yeah, okay. So this is like chessboard. He stays about 50 meters away from the Charbagh station. All right. So I'm interested to know they're on how many points? 60. And if you add up the scores of the rest 5 teams, does it surpass that? So ladies and gentlemen, if I were to end the quiz right away, if you added the scores of the other 4 teams, team 1 would still have won. Well done. What a dominating performance this is. Well done to RBI on 60 points. All right, let's go to the next question, which is going to be a direct for team RBI 2. Murli sir, this is for you. Now that's a clue. That's a clue. You need to read between the lines whatever the quizmaster says. He was the last chief minister of a former state of India. Mind you, former state of India. His funeral in 1969 had the highest attendance of any other attendance till that date. It is estimated that over 15 million people attended his funeral. Now, another person who, this person was highly regarded by him, so later on he formed a splinter political party. And part of the name of that political party was kept upon the name of this person about whose funeral we are talking about. So there are 2 parts to this question. What is the name? The first part is, what is the name of this former chief minister, the last chief minister of a former state in India? That's part 1. Part 2 is, what is the name of the other person who formed a splinter party upon one of his, not mentor, but somebody that he looked up to? So 2 parts. You don't get a negative if you get half correct on the pounds. That's what I said. You don't get a negative if you get half of the pounds correct. You get +5 then. Might as well then go for the pounds. Yeah. Do write the answer. Pounds is still open. It's going to close in 3. Other teams, very, very easy. Please go for it. Former state in India. So that is very important clue. Okay, I'm going to close the pounds. Only team RBI will be allowed to answer. Which part were you not sure about? The first part or the second part? First part. That is a better answer, ladies and gentlemen. Entirely correct. 10 points. Well done. Let's clap for them. Well done. 10 points. And this is a direct question for team RBI 2. Tell me who the 2 people are. Go for it. Go for it. There are no negatives.
We thought it was MG Ramarao and AIADMK that was formed.
One at a time. Don't give us the entire story. You'll confuse all of us. So what are the names? I heard you say MGR.
MGR.
Okay. And what is the other name then? So MGR's funeral was not in 1969. Yeah. So it's the other person. Then whose funeral are we talking about in 1969?
No, I thought the actor-politician in 1972 who named an...
Yeah, that we have got. And who's the person whose funeral was attended by 15 million people? Who's that? If the other person is MGR, who's the other person? Take a guess. As long as you don't say Jayalalitha is fine by me.
No, Jayalalitha died recently.
Yes.
We thought the splinter party was formed by her.
So, who's the other person? Please don't pass. I urge you not to. I'm trying my best to help all the teams. Last 3 seconds. Quick. Okay. I'm going to accept only one answer of yours. MGR. I'm not going to say right now whether you are right or wrong. They say MGR for one part. So give us a full answer, team SBI. In fact, former state is a trick part. Former state of India is a trick part. Answering? SBI? Please do consult your team member before wanting to pass. No? Pass across to Central Bank of India. Can't think of any name? Not? Rajnikant had a funeral? Please go out. Team 1, you have answered. Team 2. Yeah. Thankfully, he's hale and hearty. Yeah. Team 2? Politics, not your field? Okay. Then who's the other one? Can't think of any names?
Can we just take a guess?
Yeah, let them first try. Okay, try now.
Kamraj.
No, it's not Kamraj. I thought you... Murli sir, it has to come from you. What do you think? And the other person is? MGR and Annadurai. Well done. And 5 points. Let's clap for Team RBI for getting MGR correct. This is AIADMK. So the Anna part of it is taken from C.N. Annadurai's name. So C.N. By the way, Gaurav, that's 5 points to Team RBI and 10 points to Team RBI 1. Audience, sorry, I should have come to you first, but Murli sir, this was for him. All right. Let's go to the next one. Question. By the way, 2 more questions left in this round. Teams, go for it. Yes, that is what I told the teams. It was for him. Okay, go back to the question. By the way, audience, I can ask this as an audience question. So why did I mention former state of India? Anybody? Yes, I see 2 hands. You are from that region, so let's give him a try. So the state is Madras state. Well done. What's your name, sir? Sagar. Let's give a prize to Sagar and a round of applause. So former state is Madras state. And also, audience, I know you are excited, so hear this out. Another nugget of information. So he was the last chief minister of Madras state, but also technically is the first chief minister of Tamil Nadu. So he was the one who actually renamed it as Tamil Nadu. All right, let's go to the question now. It's a direct for Team 3, is it? Team 3. 7, 8, 9, yeah, for Team 4. Okay, Team 4, yeah. All right, so this also I'll simplify it for you. You make me nervous. Don't have to read that much. I'll make it very simple. So look at this particular building. Yeah, this building was in existence from 1976 to 1990. A very important building of East Germany. At one point in time, the assembly of that country decided this building is no longer safe because they had some asbestos poisoning, so on and so forth. There was a lot of issues with this building. So they decided to break down the building. The entire building was demolished. The steel that was extracted from this building was then shipped thousands of kilometers away to construct another very famous structure. Which famous structure? The Palace of the Republic was a building in Berlin that hosted the Volkshammer, the Parliament of East Germany from 76 to 1990. The palace was closed to the public on 19 September 1990 when it was found to be contaminated with asbestos. So the steel, upon the demolition of the building, that was shipped thousands of kilometers away, and the entire steel was used for the construction of what? Another mega project. Another mega project. Don't answer right away. It's open to the other teams. Team 1, it is still open on the pounds, by the way. And please do not think out of the box. It's one of the most famous architectural splendor of the world, still standing. So what was constructed from the steel of this? Shipped thousands of kilometers. Pouncing will close in 3, 2, 1. Closed. Team SBI. What do you think?
Sir, the Palace de Fontaine.
The Palace de Fontaine. Where is it located? Somewhere close to Mumbai?
No, it's in France.
That sounds very French to me. However, the bad news is there ain't a palace by that name in France. Passes across to Team 5, Central Bank of India. What do you think? Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower predates this building, na? Eiffel Tower to isse purana hai, to iska steel Eiffel Tower mein kaise use hoga, right? So you have to think logically.
Going by the timeline, we'll go for Burj Khalifa.
This team is unstoppable. Thousands of kilometers away. What is the most famous architecture? Burj Khalifa. Well done. 10 points. 10 points to Team RBI once again. Let me tell all the audience and to all our wonderful audience watching us digitally, they did not have access to my laptop. These are their own answers, and they are very, very good. National champions, defending national champions for a reason. Teams thousands of kilometers away, mega project. Whenever you see a question, so the idea of a quiz is asking about concepts which all of us know about. You just have to recall it at the right time. So we don't have to, ask about some palace in France. It has to be a very, very famous thing. Okay? Right. Let's go to the next question and the last one. This is the last question of this round. It's a direct for Central Bank of India. The region of Kashmir was well represented in the aesthetically designed trophy of the PGTI Kashmir Masters 2014, held at the Royal Springs. So you don't need to be a golf fan to know this. The simple question is the shape of the trophy, how it is made. It is based on an ethnic Kashmir kettle. So those of you are fans of kava, the tea from Kashmir, they actually pour kava out of this particular kettle. Simple question, what is the name of this kettle? Anything to do with Kashmiriyat, kava is intrinsically part of their culture. What is the name of the kettle from where kava is poured? And in the PGTI Kashmir Masters 2014, the trophy was made to resemble the shape of that kettle. Any team going for the pounce? In the meanwhile, Gaurav, have Team RBI crossed the century mark? Not yet? Okay. Somewhere close, is it? Okay. I'm going to close the pounce in 3, 2, 1. Pouncing is closed. Yes, Team 5, what do you think? Think of a name, Kashmiri name, Urdu sounding name. Probably you'll be right. No guesses? Okay. Pass across to RBI 1. Yo, partner, please do consult before passing. He wants to say something.
Some start with S, I guess.
Starbucks.
Sahaj, Sajar, something.
Okay. How about Team SBI? However, I should not have done this because I've already got an answer, but it does start with the alphabet S. However, the pronunciation is nowhere close to what you said. State Bank of India. The name of your bank also starts with the same alphabet. Simple one-word answer starting with S. Any guesses? No? Would you like to pass? Okay, passes across to the second RBI team.
It's a guess. Sigri.
Sigri. S-I-G-R-E. No, Sigri is not from Kashmir. Team SBI 2. Sigri is essentially a stove. SBI 2.
So, Surahi.
Surahi. दूसरा कुछ पीते हैं उससे. Central Bank of India, it was your direct question. Anybody in the audience? S se start hota hai. Sagar, you have gotten a lot of prizes already. Anybody else? Anybody else? How about somebody from this side? Yeah, either of the ladies, would you like to try? S? No? Samovar. It's called the samovar. Let's go to the answer, please. It is called samovar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that about concludes the second round of the quiz. So let's give a round of applause once again to all the teams. And we'll have a look at the scorecard. Rather to save on time, we can do this verbally, right? Let's do it the other way around. Let's start with Team 5. They are on how many points? Very politely put, they are yet to open their account. I'm sure you are going to do that in the next round because that's very high scoring. They are on -5. How about Team 3? Team 3 is on a good 45 points. Give them a round of applause, please. Team SBI also yet to open their account. And how about RBI 1? Team RBI 1 is on 80 good points. Well done. All right then. So let's go back to the grid and let's go back to something. Let's make it easier for all of you. Now that we have done with the opening bell and bought and sold some stocks, but going by the time that we live in, the stock market is in a bull run of its lifetime. Hence, let's go to the bull market. 5 questions in this round. This is the easiest that you'll get. 4 options to each question, which means you should not pass because one of the options is correct. Questions obviously do not pass because there are 4 options. If you give the right answer, you get a plus 10 points. Otherwise, you do not lose any points. Since questions do not pass, the direction of the round is inconsequential. Any which ways, just to add variety to it, we'll start with Team 5, Central Bank of India. Let's go to your question. Please juice up the volume now. So most of the questions in this round will also be from either banking or, broadly speaking, the BFSI sector. Fraudulent cell phone text messages containing an URL or phone number to lure consumers is an example of what? Phishing, vishing, smishing, smurfing. Let's run the timer, please. 20 seconds is what you have, and the timer has started.
C, smishing.
C, smishing. So what we are going to do is, we are going to lock that answer of yours. If it is correct, the color is going to change from white to green. Green means correct, and if it turns to red means dead. Let's click C, smishing. Well done, ladies and gentlemen, 10 points. 10 points to Central Bank of India. As we now trudge along to State Bank of India for their direct question, here we go. It'll come in a while. Same rules apply. 4 options is what you will get. And 1 chance only to get your 10 points. The clock will count you down to 20 seconds. All right, in the meanwhile, why not ask another audience question maybe very, very quickly. Let's see. Okay, let's go to, this time to Bollywood. How many of you like watching movies, Bollywood? Raise your hand. Only 1 person? What do the rest of you do? Yeah, only 2% like Bollywood. How about you? What do you like? What's your favorite hobby? Yeah. Sure. That is what I asked here. You know, the thing about quizzing is people are generally nervous to begin with. Don't be nervous. It's just a conversational quiz, right? So we are having a conversation. So don't worry. Who's your favorite actor, actress, villain? Favorite actor. Let's go with actor first. No, in Bollywood. Shah Rukh. Chris Evans to Shah Rukh. I'm trying to understand what's the commonality. Nothing actually. Okay. And who's your favorite actress in Bollywood? Nobody as such. Okay, we'll stick with Shah Rukh. So let me try and figure a question about Shah Rukh Khan. Simple enough question. In Shah Rukh's one of the most, he's again back on track, back with a bang, as they say, earning close to 1,000 odd crores in his last movie. But one of his most famous numbers, most famous song in the last 5 to 10 years is the song Gerua. You have heard that song? Most part of the song was shot in exotic location. Give me the name of the country. Where was the song picturized? Very recently, there was a volcanic eruption at that place and tickets are getting sold at exorbitant prices. Which country was it shot? So name of the country would suffice. I hope you have seen that song, by the way. You have seen the video, right? You haven't seen Gerua the song? You have, right? So what is the name of the country? It's in Europe, European country. No? Anybody else who would like to try? Sorry to put you in the spot. Yeah, it's okay. Iceland is the answer. Well done. Rajiv Da, let's give him a round of applause. So when he's not doing that number crunching at IIBF, he is busy watching Kajol and Shah Rukh Khan doing their moves in Iceland. All right. Are we ready? Next up is a direct question for Team SBI. All the best to you. Here comes your question. What is the process whereby a country's currency is recalibrated due to significant inflation and its currency devaluation? Your options are, is it called revaluation, currency optimization, redesignation, or redenomination? Your timer has started, by the way, 14 seconds to go. Should have been easy for RBI, I guess. D is redenomination. Are you guessing? Did you do a in-keep, that one, or you? Kind of. Okay, let's click D. Option D, redenomination. Well done, 10 points. Let's give them a round of applause. But they were at least truthful in saying that they had no clue to this one. This was just a blind guess. Team RBI, all the best for your direct question. Here it comes on the screen. What was created by and maintained by IMF in 1969 to supplement a shortfall of preferred foreign exchange reserve assets, namely gold and US dollars? Is it convertible note, capital note, SDRs, or convertible debentures? Run the timer, please.
Special drawing rights.
You deal with it every day, is it? Well done. SDR had to be. Let's give a round of applause to RBI. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not fair if you don't clap for the right answers. All of you can do that. SDRs, or special drawing rights, will give you 10 points. Team SBI, you are yet to open your account. I will try and help you the most. Here comes your question on the screen. The FATF, or the Financial Action Task Force, has its headquarters in which city? Basel, Paris, New York, Geneva. Run the timer. All the cities are very, very important to banking. Basel, Paris, New York, Geneva. Quick. The answer could be between Basel and Paris, or New York or Geneva. Quick. Paris, just at the nick of time. It's not Basel according to you. That is where the International Banking Settlement is located. New York, Geneva, again, two very important countries. But Paris, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, well done. That's the right answer, 10 points. Paris. And I believe they opened their account with it, is it? Okay, so another round of applause. They opened their account with that good answer, Paris. And to team number 5, sitting pretty on 80 points. Let's have a look at the question. Which well-known investment expert died in a two-wheeler crash at Omaha while on a visit to hear Warren Buffett at Berkshire's shareholder meeting? Is it Nilesh Surana, Ketan Parekh, Parag Parekh, or Ramesh Damani? Let's run the timer, please. He considered Warren Buffett as his guru. He went there to hear him speak. Sadly, he died in a crash. Who is it? Last 7 seconds.
A. Nilesh Surana.
A. Nilesh Surana. Audience, anybody? You have 3 choices. Let's give a chance to someone else, if you don't mind. Let's give a chance to someone else. You have already answered a lot. How about you? Sorry? B. Ketan Parekh. Okay? We are left with 2 more options. Anybody else? How about you? Ramesh Damani. So we have got 3 answers, all of which is incorrect. Let's click all the 3. Nilesh Surana. Let's start with Nilesh Surana. Nilesh Surana. So the answer is Parag Parekh. Most of you, not most of you, at least I am an investor of the Parag Parekh Mutual Fund. So this is Parag Parekh. Nobody getting any point on this one. Why not ask another audience question? We are doing good on time. So audience, this is just for you. Let's see. In which city did the Taj Group of Hotels open its first hotel outside of India? Was it opened at Dubai, Sana, London, or New York? We don't need the timer for the audience. Audience, there are 4 choices from where you need to give the right answer. Yeah, try. London, okay. I won't right away tell you if you're right or wrong. So London is one guess. Go for other guesses. Dubai, okay. Sir, would you like to try? We have heard London and Dubai, so you cannot take those 2. They have been called dibs on that. So your remaining options are Sana and New York. What do you choose, sir? Sana and New York. Which one? You'll go by London, okay. So audience, unfortunately, again, you are incorrect. So this is rather surprising. Yes. So we do not consider this country any longer safe for tourism. They actually opened their first hotel outside of India at Sana. Let's click on Sana, Yemen. That's the right answer. And just to tell our audience, we are not tricking you. We'll click on the other 3 options. Oh, yeah, they were incorrect. Yeah, they were incorrect. Okay, let's read out the scores once again, shall we? Starting with team 5. Team 5 is on 10. Good. Team 4 is on 5. So they earlier got a negative, is it? Okay. Team 3. 55 good points. Well done. Let's clap for them. 55 points. Team 2 is on 10. Team 1 is on 80. Okay. 80 points, 55 points. You know what to do, teams. I mean, there are prizes for the podium finishers, all the 3 podium finishers. However, the winning team will only proceed to the next round. So, Team 3, you need to give a good fight to Team 1. Let's go to the next round. Since we are now done with the bull market, let's switch tracks. Let's go to a round which is going to be very fast, very curious, and hopefully will bring lots of points to you. So this round is about people. Generally in the stock market, people talk about being an investor and not a trader. However, trading has its own ups as well. If you are good at that, you get lots and lots of money. So let's go to intraday trading. Questions only on the buzzer. Only the fastest team on the buzzer will be allowed to answer. Gaurav, we have made a change, +8, not +10. Since the questions will be easier and beyond the depth of your knowledge, this round tests your speed as well, right? So +8 if you're the fastest on the buzzer and give me a right answer. -5 if you are the fastest on the buzzer and give me a wrong answer. If you're the fastest on the buzzer and then smile at me, I'll smile back at you, but still -5. So predominantly what that means is if you're pressing the buzzer, make sure you give a right answer. We'll start with a quick buzzer test, starting only with Team 5. Press the buzzer, please. Yeah, working, reset. Team 4, working, reset. Team 3, working, reset. Team 2, working, reset. And Team 1. And now Team 5, press it once again, please. Team 1. Now Team 5, press the buzzer. See, it won't work. Team 4, press the buzzer. It won't work. Why? Because Team 1 has beaten you for speed. So if your buzzers do not work, it only means that you have been beaten for speed by some other team. Now, a couple of do's and don'ts in this one. And listen to this pretty intently. You can buzz at any point in time. You don't have to allow me to finish reading the entire question. Right? You can buzz at any point in time if you're confident. However, the strategy cannot be that you first buzz and then start reading the question. Because when you buzz, you are indicating to me that you know the answer. Hence, what will happen is, once I identify the team who has buzzed, I will require an answer almost immediately. No waiting, immediately. If you do not answer within that stipulated time frame, after that, even if your answer is correct, I'm not going to consider it. So be very, very mindful on that. If you're buzzing, be ready with your answer. Clear? All the best to all the teams. Let's begin. Question number 1 coming up on the screen now. I'll plonk myself here. Which socio-cultural tradition described as, quote-unquote, strengthening family and community ties and promoting charity, solidarity, and social exchange was recently recognized as an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO? The application was moved by Iran, Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Uzbekistan. It is very, very popular in India as well. What cultural phenomenon are we talking about? Yes, team 4, we'll accept that buzz. One word answer.
So, Garba.
No, you've gone to the wrong religion. It's not the Garba. -5. This is the iftar. This is the iftar. -5 points to team number 4. Let's go to the answer. Reset the buzzer, please. This is the iftar. Iftar parties are very, very popular in India. Reset the buzzer. Yes, and they are armed. Your fingers should be on your buzzer buttons, teams. Here we go. Question number 2 coming up on the screen now. The kepi is a cap with a flat circular top and a peak or visor. Simple question is the police force, yes, team 1 answer, of which UT? 3, 2, Pondicherry. The police of Pondicherry wear these kind of caps. Ladies and gentlemen, +8 points. Well done! This is Pondicherry, of course, Union Territory of India. Yes, team 1 gets +8. Sorry, I need to see the buzzer, so sorry, sir. Okay, let's go. Let's proceed with this. Question number 3. Chicken dash is an Ukrainian dish made of chicken fillet, pounded and rolled around cold butter, then coated with eggs and bread crumbs. So the name of the dish, The answer is in the question. It's an Ukrainian dish. So has to do something with the country of Ukraine. Actually, the name of the dish comes from the name of a city in Ukraine itself. It's called the chicken dash. The dash is the name of a city in Ukraine. For anybody who's from Kolkata, a wonderful, wonderful restaurant on Park Street sells this. It's a hot favorite there. At Mocambo. Mocambo. Chicken what? Nobody answering? Kiev. Kiev is the name of the city, so chicken Kiev. Let's go to the answer. This is Kiev. Question number 4 coming up on the screen. Which incarnation of Lord Vishnu is pictured as being seated on a white horse with a naked sword blazing like a comet in his hand? Yes, team 3, answer. Quick answer, please.
Kalki.
Kalki will give you 8 points. Well done. Let's clap for team 3, please. This is indeed Kalki. Audience, if you don't clap, that's unfair. This is Kalki. Question number 5 coming up now on the screen. Which city in North India was founded in 1740 by somebody called Ghazi Uddin II, who served as a wazir in the court of Muhammad Shah and named it upon his own name? Yes, team 5. So the name of the city is
Ghaziabad.
Ghaziabad. So Ghaziabad is named upon Ghaziuddin. Well done, 8 points. Let's clap for Team Central Bank of India. This is indeed Ghaziabad. Let's go to the answer. That's 8 points to team number 5. As we now proceed to the last question of the intraday round. This is the sketch. Sir, this is for you. This is a sketch of the original fort built in 987 CE by Maharaja Markata Keshari. This is a fort in Cuttack, which also lends its name to a stadium. Think about a stadium in Cuttack. The name of the stadium comes from the name of the fort. Come on, people, those who watch cricket, there is one famous stadium in Cuttack. Which cricket stadium in Cuttack is famous? I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Yes, team 1, I'll take that late bus. What is the name on the microphone, please?
Baramati.
Sir applauds. Sir has his thumbs up. Well done. Plus 8 points. Let's clap for them. This is indeed the Baramati Stadium. Let's go to the answer. Other teams, cricket, Cuttack. Well, you should have gone for it. This is indeed the Baramati Fort and the Baramati Stadium indeed. All right, then, we are done with 90% of the quiz. Once again, it's a good time to have a look at the scorecard. Can we go to another audience question, maybe? Oh, thank you. You are very fast. All right, let's put the scores on screen. In the meanwhile, No, we'll do a chit-chat later. Let's continue with the quiz now. Okay, so maybe very quickly, I'll ask an audience question. Are we still sticking with Shah Rukh Khan, is it? No? Okay, let's move to someone else. Give me some other name. How about these ladies? Ma'am, who's your favorite hero, heroine? Yeah, I'm asking you. Ravija ji, yes. Yeah. Who's your favorite hero? Fantastic name. Can we have a round of applause for Rishi Kapoor? I'm hearing that name after a long, long time. Yeah. Rishi Kapoor. Fantastic. Okay. See how I have to now construct a question on that. It's a fantastic piece of information and it will contain Rishi Kapoor. All right. So this is the thing. JP, as in JP Narayan, was becoming very, very popular. He was popular to begin with. However, during the emergency, he was very, very active. So what he did was, he planned a massive rally at the Gandhi Maidan in Patna, which was expected to be, filled. Gandhi Maidan is pretty big to begin with. So lakhs and lakhs of people were anticipated to join in. Indira Gandhi had a very innovative way of stopping people from coming to JP's rally. Now, she had an innovative way. It was very non-violent and very, very creative. From then onwards, a trend started. So the question is, what was Indira Gandhi's idea? How did she want to stop people from attending JP's rally? That is obvious. You have chosen Rishi Kapoor. Go for it. Think about the timeline. And that gave rise to what? Wonderful. Let's clap for her. Bobby. So Indira Gandhi started, she planned on showing Bobby the movie on Doordarshan, and that is how the trend of Doordarshan Friday movies came about. Let's give another round of applause to her. Well done. And what happened to the prizes? We still have some prizes? Okay. Oh, you are holding on to the prizes yourself. Acha. Okay. All right. So then, ladies and gentlemen, 90% or thereabouts of the quiz is done with. Look happy, my friend. It's okay. Here comes the scores on the screen. 96, 63. Other teams are a little far away, but let's continue clapping. Let's go back. And we are down to the last round of the quiz. I intend to complete the quiz in another 10 to 12 minutes max. Last round, we call it what else? We have done the bull run. We have done the intraday trading where not too many people made a lot of money, but team 1 did a lot of money. Now we go to the fag end of the stock market, which is the closing bell. Let's go to closing bell. Simple enough. 5 questions to end the quiz. All questions on BFSI sector. There are no MCQs in this. So 10 points in the normal sequence. Whoever answers, irrespective of whether it is on a direct or a pass. And if you want to break the sequence and pounce, on a pounce it's a +10 or a -5. Clear? But since we started one passing round from team 1 in a clockwise direction, now we'll reverse the direction of the round. We'll start with team 5, then go to 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other teams, it's open on the pounce. You don't have to pounce if it is on your direct. Same rules apply. Any queries for me? Understood? Okay. So team 5, it's your question. Other teams, look sharp on the pounce. Let's go to the question, please. In finance, dash is the practice of taking, yeah, you have your time, so don't worry. This is not on the buzzer. In finance, dash is the practice of taking advantage of a difference in prices in 2 or more markets, striking a combination of matching deals to capitalize on the difference. The profit being the difference between the market prices at which the unit is traded. So what is this concept in finance called? It is open on the pounce. Raise your hand if you are pouncing. Team, it's your, it's not your direct. So 1, 3. Anybody else? Anybody else pouncing? SBI, not pouncing. Simple banking concept. No? Okay, we'll close the pounce. Only 3 and 1 will be allowed to pounce. No, you are reversing the round. So it's a 10 point for team 1. Do clap for them. And 10 points to team 3. 10 to 1, 10 to 3. As we now pass it across to team 5. One word answer, what do you think this concept in finance is called? So basically you make profit on the difference of prices between the 2 markets. You buy something from Brazil, sell it maybe in Mexico. Again, for this one also, you don't need to be a finance wizard, right? This is a very simple English word. We use it in various contexts. Beyond finance also, we use this term pretty colloquially. Answering? Negative nahi hai. Koi negative nahi hai. No, there's no negative. Negative only on the pouncing. We'll have to pass you in 3, 2, 1. Pass it across to SBI. Any guesses? SBI? SBI keeps on reading and reading and reading. I need an answer also. Not answering? We'll have to pass it across to the second SBI team. Passing. Audience goes back to you. Sir, you would definitely know. If you don't mind, let's give a chance to someone else maybe. Somebody who hasn't got a prize yet. Yeah, I don't think this gentleman has. So what's your name, sir? In suit, yes. Sorry? Ravi Gupta. Yes, sir. What's your answer? Well done. Let's clap for Mr. Gupta. This is arbitrage. Yes, of course. Why are only 2.5 people clapping for that answer? All of you clap. Well done, Raviji. This is arbitrage, of course. Next direct question will be a direct for SBI. Please don't answer in a hurry as it is open to the other teams on the pounce. Let's go to the question. I love this question. Forget reading it. Forget reading it. I'm going to make it very simple. So basically, this is about the Titanic. The White Star Line is the name of the company that all of you know that owned the Titanic. Now there are multiple controversies, conspiracy theories surrounding the Titanic. Just like there are controversies surrounding the US landing on the moon, right? There are like 30, 40 different points in conspiracy theory telling you how the moon landing was fake, as in, you know, the flutter of the flag, since there's no air there, so how does the flag flutter, so on and so forth. So likewise, in Titanic also, there are lots of conspiracy theories. One conspiracy theory suggests that actually the ship that sunk wasn't Titanic at all, but one of its sister ship, which was deliberately sunk. The other conspiracy theory is that the owners, they deliberately sunk because of insurance money. However, what is not controversial and is factual is two things. One, that three of the most wealthiest people on earth were invited to board the Titanic. They did board it. One of them was the owner of Macy's departmental store, one of the most influential person. The other two were in various businesses, real estate being one of them. However, the owner of the very famous American person who owned the ship through Starline, he was also supposed to board the ship, but at the last minute cancelled. The conspiracy theory here suggests that these people were against the formation of the Federal Bank in the US. However, that is controversial because it's not borne by, so there have been various, you know, committees, this, that. So they say it might be a conspiracy theory. My question simply is, who financed, which very influential American person owned the Titanic through his company, the White Star Line, and the IMM? Pouncing will close in 3, 2, no, I'll keep it open a little longer. Please be ready with your answer. The question suggests is an American who bankrolled this particular venture. So this round is on finance. I did suggest to all of you, finance as in BFSI sector, right? So the person has to be very big and connected to that sector, not some small fry somewhere. So please go for the pounds because the quiz is going to end in another 3 questions. So pouncing closes in 3. I said all that to influence team 4 and 5. Seemingly, I have failed. So pouncing is closed. Only 1 and 3, as usual, are pouncing. Which one? Okay. That's the first name that you should think. Well done. 10 points for team 1. Clap for them, please. And 10 points for team 3 as well. Do clap for team 3. And it's a direct 2. I forgot. Team SBI. Answer. Very, very big name. Through IMM. Who bankrolled the Titanic? This person was in Paris. He was supposed to board the Titanic, but he cancelled last moment. And as fate would have it, the federal bank, so the banking sector then was very disorganized. But post that, the Federal Reserve, the Federal Bank, all of them came about, and rest is history. Yes, SBI. Quick answer. Answering? You can use a pass if you don't want to answer. Passing? Pass it across to the other SBI team.
JP Morgan.
Here comes the answer on screen. When I say that, of course, it means you are right. Well done. Let's clap for team number 2. How can a name be bigger than JP Morgan in the context of this? So well done. 10 points to team 1, team 2, and team 3. All of them get 10 points apiece. Next question will be a direct for team 3, RBI. The Bombay Burma Trading Corporation Limited, formed in 1863 by the Wallace brothers, is India's oldest publicly traded company. India's oldest publicly traded company. Which group owns it? Hold. It's open to the other teams. Open on the pounds. Very influential family. We are talking about an Indian company, so please don't pass. Go for the pounds if you want to. Pouncing closes in 3. So the family name would do. Like if you think the Tatas, you don't have to mention which Tata. So the name, the group name is what I'm looking for. Since I've said the Tatas, please don't say that because that cannot be the answer then. Closing in 3, 2, 1. Closed. Yes, team RBI.
Wadia Group.
The Wadia Group. Okay, let's pass it across to team 2, just for variety.
Bajaj Group.
the Bajaj Group. How about team 1? Let's not then waste time. They agree. Well done. Let's clap for team 3. Well done. Sorry for that shocker to you. This is the Wadia Group, of course. So 10 points got up to team number 3. And we are left with only 2 more questions. 2 more questions to end the quiz. And there are prizes for the 3 podium finishers, right? Prizes for top 3 podium finishers. All right. This is a direct for team SBI. Please do not answer in a hurry. It's open to the other teams. Sher Khan. Sher Khan is an Indian retail brokerage firm that as of 2020 was the 5th largest full-service firm and the 8th largest stockbroker in India. However, the question is not about stockbroking at all. The question is, who is the parent company of this? The parent company of this is actually a bank. The parent company of Sher Khan is actually a bank. Volunteers, please be ready. We are going to close the quiz in another 2 minutes. It's open on the pounce, by the way. Gaurav, I need the scores on screen after this. Please be ready. Pouncing, please write the answer. Pouncing closes in 3, 2, 1, closed. You were on how many points before this? 75, is it? 73 or something. Well done, you get another 10 points. Let's clap for team number... Oh, they are now getting very close to team 1, is it? There are how many points now? This is plus 10 to them. 93. And team 1? Oh. Yeah. Close, but not close enough, I'm afraid. All right, so pouncing is done. They get their 10 points, and it's a direct for team SBI. Answer. I hope you have listened to the clue. I said that the holding company is not a stockbroker as such. It's a banking group. ICICI Bank. No? Pass it across to team 1.
IndusInd.
IndusInd. No, it's not IndusInd. Central Bank of India. Please do not pass. If you can't think of any answer, give the name of your own bank.
Citigroup.
Citigroup. No. SBI.
HDFC.
HDFC. Yeah, team 3 got 10 points. Yeah, once again, please. HDFC. No, it's not HDFC. Audience, who wants to take this? The gentleman in green shirt. What's your name? Okay, what's your answer? BNB Paribas. And ma'am agrees to that. Here comes the answer on screen. And let's clap for the gentleman there. Well done. The BNB Paribas. And we have, yes, we have reached the last question. They heave a sigh of relief because the distance was getting a little close for their comfort. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, before I ask the last question of the quiz, it's a good time to have a look at the scorecard. We already know what the position of team 1 is, but let's see if there is some fight for the 2nd and 3rd spot. Here comes the scores before the close of the quiz. Probably I'm inclined to ask another audience question, but it is pretty late and we are hungry, so. 103 to 116. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap, let's clap. Pretty close. However, as fate would have it, and if my mathematics is correct, which I'm hoping it is, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winners of the West Zone semi-finals. Let's give it up for Ramesh and Amit Vishwakarma. They are going to represent the West Zone at the national finals, and hopefully will do well there as, so we'll see, because there are some good teams from the East Zone specifically, so we'll have a good fight. For the moment, last question, other 4 teams, it's open on the pounce, it's a direct for team 1. In a significant move towards women's financial empowerment, which bank has recently introduced the Nari Shakti savings account? This exclusive savings account product is designed to cater specifically to women aged 18 and above who possess an independent source of income, marking a progressive step in fostering economic independence of women. So I'm looking for the name of this bank. I'll give a clue to all the teams since this is the Last question, and not too many teams are in contention, so we have a clear podium finish. This is a PSU. This is an Indian PSU. Indian PSU. I'll give you another clue, which is not SBI or Central Bank. It is neither Central Bank of India nor SBI. So think about some other Indian PSU. By the way, it is open on the pound still. Pounds closes in 3, 2. You are pouncing? Yes or no? Okay, we'll take that pounce. Half-hearted pounce. You were on how many points? 1-8. Unfortunately, you lose 5 points on this one. So -5, but that's okay, that's okay. It's all in good spirit. So -5 to team number 5. As we now trudge along to team 1. Let's hear what they have to say.
Bank of Baroda.
Bank of Baroda. No. Team SBI. I'm sure you don't want to pass this. Indian PSU, you have to name a bank. As simple as that. Quickly, please.
Canara Bank.
Canara Bank. No, it's incorrect. It's not Canara Bank. RBI team 2.
PNB.
Precisely what team 5 wrote. It's not PNB. So we have taken dibs on PNB, Canara. Those two are done. And I did say SBI and Central Bank is not the answer. So how many PSUs are remaining?
Indian Bank.
Indian Bank. The last word is in part of the answer, but that's not the correct answer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Last one. Bank of India it is. Yes, yes, this is Bank of India. Let's go to the answer. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the West Zone semi-finals of Banking Chanakya 2023. All of you collectively need to clap and applaud the efforts of all the 5 teams. Well done. However, at the end of the day, and as I do this for a living, so I kind of had certain expectations. So as expected, Team 1 did well, so did Team 3. Other teams, all that I can say is good luck for your future endeavors, and I'm sure we are going to have your patronage for Banking Chanakya Season 4 as and when that happens. For the moment, ladies and gentlemen, final scores coming up on the screen. Razida, you can take a photograph of this because we don't have the scores. And please come back quickly because this is a very bad time. All right, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you would all know that for any event to take shape and form requires 2 very important things. One, an organizer, in this case, IIBF. Let's give a round of applause to IIBF for organizing this under the leadership of Sir. Thank you, sir, very, very much for your patronage. Of course, the other very important pillar are the sponsors. So to all our sponsors for having associated with Banking Chanakya, all of you, please do clap. Thank you indeed. Let's give a round of applause to our chief guest. Thank you, sir, for being here and sitting through the quiz. Let's give a round of applause to sir. Thank you, sir. And at the very end, if you like some of my questions, probably you can spare a thought for me. So until we meet again for the next edition, be curious and keep quizzing. Thank you very much, and bye-bye. It's over to Rajiv.
Thank you, Gautam sir. So really, really nice. So before we proceed for the prize distribution, I'd request our CEO, Shri Vishwagatan Das, to please present a memento to our honorable chief guest, Shri Rishikesh Mishra, General Manager, L&D, Union Bank of India. Now I request our honorable chief guest, Shri Rishikesh Mishra, General Manager, L&D Union Bank, to kindly say a few words.
Thank you very much. Good evening to all of you. Good evening. A great energy. I think it was wonderful to see you all today. I respected our CEO, Sri Vishwakatan Das sir, our Director Academic IIBF, Dr. S. Muralidharan sir, and all participants from Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India, Central Bank, and all distinguished guests, members from IIBF, quiz master, our great quiz master, and all entire team. Very good evening to all of you. It's really, truly a great pleasure for me to be here, and I feel it is an honor to me. And I joined the banking industry in the year 1998, actually, as a field officer. Now I am heading learning and development in Union Bank of India. So truly a great pleasure to be part of this organized by IIBF. It is a biggest quiz competition in the field of banking and finance. A big round of applause and well-deserved compliments to IIBF. So I was looking at the vision of IIBF. So if you see the vision of IIBF, to be the premier institute for developing and nurturing competent professionals in banking and finance field. So it's truly the testament, the testimony. I see this, the nurturing and developing the banking leaders in the country, right from JIB, CIB, many flagship courses they have launched for nurturing and developing the bankers. And I feel that bankers are the lifeline of the economy, because through banking channel, we are delivering happiness and prosperity in the society. So banking is a function of actually knowledge and information. And knowledge and information is very, very dynamic in nature. We need to keep updated ourselves on daily basis so that we can deliver the best, because we are living in the VUCA world. Now VUCA has become BANI. VUCA means volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. How to counter this VUCA is only through the knowledge updation. VUCA can be countered if you have the knowledge, if you have the vision, understanding, clarity, and agility. We have seen here the agility, the knowledge, the brain, the titans of finance, future titans of finance today, and they were giving the response and answer. Really salute to both the RBI team. Let us give a big round of applause to both of them. Truly, I salute both the teams, and they have shown there as a regulator, as a guardian of banking industry. So they have shown, and this is true, we can say that our RBI is very prudent in regulatory activities, very active, because whatever has happened across the world, but our banking industry is going very firmly, very strongly, and contributing a lot to the economy and a lot to the country. So it is said that Savidya ya vimuktaye, that which liberates is knowledge. And not only that, nai gyanen sadrisam pavitramahi vidite. Nothing is as sacred as knowledge. So we have to see that. And in Gita, Bhagavan Krishna said, Lord Krishna said, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मांग जना सुकृत नोर्जुना आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. There are 4 people, they come to me. One is arto, those who are distressed. Jigyasuratharthi, those who are curious. Third one is those who wish to earn money, wealth. And fourth one is Jnani, knowledgeable person. Out of these 4, knowledgeable person is very, very dear to me. The knowledgeable person is very, very dear to me. So I think all of you have shown your curiosity. It is not only the competition. गिरते हैं सवार ही मैदान जंग में वो तिफल क्या गिरे जो घुटनों के बल चले. जो participate किए हैं आप लोगों ने, compliments. You have come to the semi-final round. So big round of applause to all those who have participated today, because those who have not participated, they cannot. So I salute. It is the competitive spirit that which matters. So we need to have that competitive spirit, then only we can develop ourselves. And a greater responsibility on the banking and financial sector to move and to have the prosperity in the society. So I am really honored, sir. I am thankful, very much thankful to IIBF, our CEO, sir, and our Director Academic for giving me the opportunity. As a sponsor also, we feel our bank, and I am grateful to the top management that they have agreed and they have sponsored this event. And my best wishes for the final round to Ramesh. I would like to see that you, both of you, is going to make it a final one. So thank you very much for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to attend this. So I learned a lot. Our quiz master is a very expert. I think he has done his justice, and I think beyond my expectation it was there. So thank you very much, and thank you all. I wish you all the best, and this is the Christmas time. I wish you very, very happy Christmas to all of you, and Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for the kind words. Request, sir, you to stay back. We'll have the prize distribution now. Request our CEO, sir, Vishnu, sir, to please come to the stage. So we'll start with the prize distribution now, and we'll start in the ascending order, starting from the 5th position. All the teams really played very well, but nevertheless, there has to be a winner in any quiz. To start, we have in the 5th position, team from SBI, Rishabh Chandra and Sumit Kumari. Please come to the dais and collect your certificates. In the 4th position, we have the team from Central Bank of India, Mr. Arun Kumar and Mr. Gaurav Deep Bharti. Please come to the stage. In the 3rd position, we have the team from State Bank of India, Vijayata Tolani and Neha Priya. Please come to the stage. Now we invite the team 2, team from RBI, Mr. Abhinandan and Mr. Vimal. Please come to the stage. Now big round of applause for the winning team for the semi-finals. Mr. Ramesh Salim and Mr. Amit Vishwakarma from Reserve Bank of India. I request all the three teams to come and have a group photo.
With your checks.
I also request Dr. Muralidharan and Dr. Mr. Pen Motra also to come to the stage for the group photo. Thank you very much. So before we end the day, I request our Director Academics, Dr. S. Muralidharan, to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
Just some concluding words, respected Mr. Rishikesh Mishra, my CEO, Mr. Biswaketan Das, the quiz master, Mr. Gautam, the participants, and my dear friends. Indeed, it was wonderful. As usual, he, in his own inimitable style, he delivered the quiz. And some of the questions were really very, very interesting. And it was a knowledge-sharing session for all of us also. Some questions which the answers for many questions which I didn't know. Now I'll take forward with me a rich wealth of knowledge in that regard. A special thanks to also the sponsors, the gold sponsors, the silver sponsors, and the gold and the platinum sponsors for their support, and last but not the least, the participants. Here, although the RBI team has won, close competition, close fight was given by RBI 2, and here actually, as a matter of fact, in quiz there is no winner or loser. It's a question of participation. In anything there will be one winner, but what is more important is the participation. So I on my own behalf and on behalf of the institute wish all the teams are very happy and all the participants, and a special thanks to Mr. Rishikesh Mishra, because when I telephoned him, he immediately said, yes, I will come and I'll be happy to be part of it. And he was well in time before the event started. So a big round of applause for Mr. Rishikesh Mishra for having made it across. And last but not the least, I'll be failing in my duty if I also don't say the support receipt from my CEO and my team, Mr. Rajdeep Bose, who was coordinating the entire show and will be coordinating for the other centers, helped Mr. Devjyoti Joy and Ms. Shrija Sarkar. But for them, the event would not have happened in the way it has happened. So I once again take the opportunity of wishing all of you a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, with this, the event of the day has come to an end. I request everyone to proceed to the dining area for the high tea. Thank you very much. Thank you for your active participation.